Hi guys, this is Sunil Kamath, the DevOps guy. Today I will be talking about converting an EC2 instance into a Jenkins slave and running a build on it. Alright, so let me go to my EC2 management console, wherein I have couple of Ubuntu instances. On first one, Jenkins is running. It's Jenkins master. In my previous videos, I talked about creating Jenkins master, running builds and everything. Here I will be focusing on converting the second Jenkins slave into a Jenkins slave. Alright. So to do that, let me go to manage Jenkins, and here let me go to manage nodes. Let me create a new node. Let me name it as new underscore slave permanent agent. Okay, description you can put anything XYZ. Remote directory be, let's say, opt Jenkins. Alright, let label be slave new will be the label. Let's keep it as it is. Use node as much as possible. Launch agent via web start. Okay, so save. So it has created a new node which is not initiated yet. Let me click on it. So let's keep it aside and let's log into the agent. Let me log in. Alright, so let me get in as a root. To add it as a Jenkins slave, you need to create a user, Jenkins. Let me create a user. And let me give it a password as well. Alright, and also let me give it as a sudo access, complete sudo access without password. So you know, I'm sure you know how to do it. Most of you guys are Linux guys, I believe. Jenkins. No password on. Alright, let me log into Jenkins. Let me test sudo one. Okay, so sudo works. Ignore this, ignore that sudo enable to resolve, ignore it. Let me create a directory that we gave while creating a node. Alright, so dir /opt/Jenkins. Alright, so I've created the directory. Let me go into that directory. So I forgot to tell you, I have already installed Java and Maven on this to make sure, after setting up it as a Jenkins slave, we can run a Java build on it. Okay, so if you see, Java is running here as well as Maven. Maven is running. Alright. So now that we are in this directory, we just have to copy here. We need to download this and run this command. Let me copy link location. Let me get this. Already it has copied, and let me run this in background. Alright, I have to run it as a sudo. I'm sorry. So it's running. Now if you go back to the list, you will see new slave is active. This is it. This sets up Jenkins slave. Alright, all we did was create a user here, create a directory opt Jenkins, what the directory we gave in Jenkins by creating agent here, and we just run that Java jar. That's it. So Jenkins node is set up. Alright, so how can we test it? So let me create a new job, a sample job. I have already told you how to create jobs and everything, but again, to test the run on the agent, let me create a new job. Okay, so let me name it as a test slave. Let it be a freestyle project, just this, because this is just to test it. Okay. In this, you can actually restrict where the project can run. So you have to mention, you have to give the label. So slave new. If you remember, while creating the agent, we gave the label as slave new. I can show you later as well. And let the source code management be git. Let the repository URL be this thing. This is a public repository, so we don't have to worry about the credentials. And build triggers. Build will be, let me build a Maven target. Let me just compile it advanced, and let me give the pom.xml location. So in this repository, it will be in examples, you have pom.xml. So I will just mention that example / pom.xml. Alright, that's it. So let me go back to the dashboard. So test slave is the project we have created, and let me run it. Let me build it. It's taking some time. Let's wait for it. Oh, it's successful. Let's see what it did. So it has started by Sunil and building remotely on new slave. As I told you, it's not running it on the master node, it is running it on the remote slave. So it has created this directory. So if you go to that, I'm in a slave. So if you go here, you will see this created this project. In this, it has downloaded the repository and it has compiled it. So compilation is successful. So build is successful. Alright, so all we did was I had created a EC2 instance, Ubuntu EC2 instance. I just installed Java and Maven on it. Then we created a node. Alright, created a node in manage Jenkins and we gave it a label. Manage, and it gave us a Java jar which we downloaded onto our EC2 machine. We logged into our EC2 and we created a Jenkins user, its home directory and everything. We gave it a shell and then we added it in sudoers as well, and then we ran that Java. So this is what we ran. So it created a Jenkins slave, and then we ran a simple build and the build ran successfully on the Jenkins slave. That's all for me today. Thank you.